I realized while editing this video that I recorded everything in mono when it should actually be in stereo, so if it sounds weird when I pan things to left and right, that's why. Okay, I bet that at least once in your music career that you've wanted to make some kind of indie rock music. So, in this video I'll be showing you how to mix those kind of indie rock surf curse type of nice, smooth, you know what I mean, vocals. You get me? Alright, so I'm gonna keep this intro short because I know that a lot of people have short attention span. So, I'm just get straight into it. Okay, so I made this song called Surf to Her. It's a song that it's my first single I ever released, and it's a kind of indie rock song. I'll just show you a quick demonstration of it, and then you can tell me if you fuck with it or not. And be sure to stick around to the end of this video to see how I actually do this, because there's a lot of like different vocal takes in it, like a lot of mixing. So please stick around to the end. Anyways, here's the song. That's basically the song. I just chose to do it here because this is where the vocals are most present. So there's quite a lot to go over here because I've got a lot of stuff. First off, we got the beat, which is fire. Shout out Great Skies who made it. Well, in the intro here, I got these kind of vocals, which are basically like, I don't know what the fuck to call them, but I mean they sound nice. So. Basically what I did, okay, here's the sauce. I had one vocal straight in the middle, and these two others were panned to the one side and to the other side. But yes, you can see here, everything here is normal. This one's normal. This one is to 100% to the right, and then left, and this one is to the right. So I know they don't have effects on, cause turn them off. But let's just take one, cause it's the same. I just copy pasted onto the other ones just so it sounds the same. Just pan them. That's the only thing I did. So I'm just gonna go through one of it. I've got a simple vocal EQ. I just went up to here and pressed vocal presence. Boom. Then I had this radio effect. I'm pretty sure. I went into here and pressed radio. Yeah. And I took it and I put it down to 60%. I have auto-tune artist here. And I don't have a lot of auto-tune in this song because I don't want it to be an auto-tune song. I put it to 44 and the humanized to 44, and it's in the key of E minor. I have another EQ here where I cut down some lows, some of the highs, and then some bad middle frequencies. Then I've got a delay here that's on 2, and the cut is all the way up. It's on ping pong, and everything else is stock. It sounds like this. Then I've got some reverb here, which really does a big difference. I went into here and I pressed cathedral. That's it. Next I went into fruity chorus and I just chose the default one, I'm pretty sure. And I just put it down to 80%. And then lastly, I have a stereo enhancer where it's taken down to the third to the left, and same with the stereo separation. What I did was I went into here, file, and I saved mix track state as, and I just put it over to these two. This part of the video has been interrupted by a quick sponsored segment by myself. Go check out my music. I make loads of different stuff. I'm coming out with a single soon, I'm sure. Go stream my music, please. I really enjoy if you do. I'm underrated. Please go check out my music. I drop free sauce. I'll link the FLP in the description if you give me a kiss. Then I have the main vocals, the main sauce, you know. What I basically have is I recorded the main vocal twice, so that's like a stereo feeling. On a cruising, baby, I know you want me. And then I recorded it again. On a cruising. Okay, so let's go into the effects. Let's just take the one because it's basically the same as the other. What I again did was just pan them 67% to the left and then to the right. So the first one here, we have an EQ. The EQ, take out some lows, take out some highs, not too hard. Compressor, this is really fairly simple. Took the threshold down to 3.9. I took the ratio to 1.8. gain up by 1.19, the type to hard, release to 54, and attack to 16. And be aware, these vocals were like really loud, they were like almost clipping, so I had to turn them down a bit. You don't have to do that if your vocals aren't that loud. Then took one more compressor and I put it on the vintage setting. If you go in here and you press vintage, you get this. I don't know, I thought it made it sound vintage. On a cruising, baby, I know you. Then I've got Guitar Rig. This is free, okay? I used to think Guitar Rig was paid, and it is. But this one, Guitar Rig 6, is not paid. It's not cracked or anything, it's free. You can get this for free, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was on special. I don't know, but I got it for free. Then I went down to Clean Break, which basically just made it this. It put like an amp on and some reverb, so it sounds... And I turned it down to 23%. So it sounds like this. On a cruising, baby, I know you. Then I've got another EQ here, which basically just takes out a very like harsh frequency in the mid like 1K region. And I took out a lot of low end and put up some high end, so it sounds like this. On a cruising. I have a stereo enhancer here, which makes it more stereo, even though I've put it to the 1 ear, if that makes sense. Put it to the second bar, really cool. Then I finally put Auto-Tune on, which I didn't really need, but I mean it just made that nice, very like polished sound. E major or minor again, humanized to 26 and return speed to 44, so it's very low like Auto-Tune. I mean you can put it more up, but I decided not to. Then I've got some reverb. This isn't, I think this is just basic reverb if you go on to default. Oh, it's Cathedral, just like the other one, and it just turned it down almost like 50%. I've got a delay here. It's on number 2. It makes a cool like tape delay kind of thing, the same as the R thing, and I've turned it down to 60. On a cruising, baby. And then I put some chorus on, which is just like the default chorus again, and that's basically what I did. I pasted it onto the other vocal and just took it down by 67 again. Then I have these two routed to 2 different buses, here and here. Here I just have a limiter to like stop it from not clipping. On a cruising. Cause some point where it like goes over the green line, and this will just bring it down. And then I've got some de-esser, which is basically every time I say it will just basically cut down, cause it can get very like loud. I have it on the default. Alright, that was the main vocals. Now let's go to the falsetto vocals, which are basically like the added vocals. They sound like this. So again, I recorded it in 2 takes and put it to each their mixer track. It's basically almost the same as the main vocals, but I mean, still different. So what I did here was I panned it all the way to the 95% to the left. I just put it in mono so you can hear it better. But remember, I put it like almost 100%, but I'll just do this so you can hear it better. Same EQ from the main vocals, just down with the lows, down with the highs. 2 same compressors from the main vocal. Again, actually the same EQ from the main vocals, just except I don't take that down the 1K region. I got some stereo enhancer, Auto-Tune artist. Everything is basically the same, except I put on, I mean you can basically just copy paste, except the only thing I did different here was put more reverb on. I just turned this one up a bit more. I put out the delay a bit more and chorus a bit more. Otherwise it's basically the same. Hey, if you're still watching, go follow me on Instagram and hit me with a DM, and I'll send you the FLP for this file so you don't have to replicate it for free. Okay, and now we got the deep vocals. I don't want to really go through them because they're really just the same as the falsetto ones, but I can show you how they sound on their own so you can know how to record. They added texture for this part of the song where I go like down. Yes, that was it for the video. I'm sorry if it was too long. Yeah, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you if you kept watching the entire video, cause it really helps with view time and making it recommended to other people. I just want to say thank you, and yeah, have a good day or night.